Good morning, student. Today is our next lecture. Our chapter is Introduction to Plant Kingdom, and in this part we will learn about the higher cryptograms and phenerogams. Let us see what is meant by higher cryptogram and phenerogram. In last lecture we will learn about the lower cryptogram. In lower cryptogram there are the algae, fungi, lichen and bryophyte. Let us see what is meant by higher cryptogram and which group are included in the higher cryptogram. Here, higher cryptogram, it includes a single group known as the pteridophyte. In higher cryptogram, there is only one group that is known as the pteridophyte. Pteridophytic plant body, like the bryophyte, it is the modification or evolution of the bryophytic plant body. Bryophyte is evolution. In bryophyte, evolution takes place and new plant group they are evolved, and that is known as the pteridophytic plant. The pteridophyte, they are the vascular land plant. Let us see here. Bryophytic plant, they are the non-vascular plant, and they are the plant amphibians. Here, pteridophytic plant, they are the vascular. That means vascular tissue are present in this newly evolved group. That is the pteridophyte, and again they are the land plant. Here dominate the terrestrial environment of the earth. As we know that most of the plant, they are present on the land. So as compared to the water, so they are dominate the terrestrial environment on the earth. There are about the 15,000 species of pteridophytes are present. Most of them, they are the native to the moist tropical forest. Okay, mostly in the forest region they are found. The xylophytales, it is a group of pteridophyte. They consist of 2 living genera. Lycophytales with 5 living genera, and the Phenerogams represented by the single genus Equisetum. Okay, in this way there are the 3 groups: xylophytales, lycophytales, Phenerogams. Okay, and this is the some characteristic of the fern. Here fern are a very diverse group and exhibit a great range of forms with very tiny or very tall tree ferns. Some ferns, they are of few feet and some fern, they are taller, tall trees. Ferns are, fern is a group of pteridophyte or plant of pteridophyte. Ferns are cosmopolitan in distribution, dominant in moist tropical region. They are found everywhere. Okay, hence they are known as the cosmopolitan in distribution and mostly present in the moist tropical area. These are vascular cryptogamic plant with well developed plant body possessing root, stem and leaves. Let us see here. In bryophyte, root like, stem like and leaves like structure is there, but here not root like. Here actual root are present in the pteridophytic plant. They possesses the root, stem and leaves. This is the evolution. And vascular tissue is present, but they are cryptogamic. That means flowerless. Vascular tissue is present, but they are flowerless. Hence known as the vascular cryptogamic plant, and having the root, stem and leaves. Plant body is sporophytic, but without flower. That means the cryptogamic. Sporophyte produces asexual reproductive bodies known as the sporophyte. Sporophyte produces spore. Sporophyte plant produces the spore, that is known as the sporophytic or sporophyte, and they are the asexual reproductive body, not sexual. Sporophyte or spore, they are the asexual reproductive body. Spores are produced in sporangium. It is a cavity or it is a cup like structure or a protective structure in that protective structure the spore are produces. That protective structure is known as the sporangium. Again, that sporangium is developed on the sporophyll. Okay, that sporangia develop on the sporophyll. That means the leaf-like structure on the pteridophytic plant body. On that sporophyll, sporangium is developed, and in that sporangium, spore is developed. Likewise, in many members, sporangia bearing the structure are grouped in the cone, or it is that cone is known as the strobilus. Sporangia are grouped in a cone-like structure, and that cone-like structure of sporangia is known as the strobilus in the pteridophytic plant. Plant may be the homosporous or heterosporous. That means with megaspore or microspore. Homosporous, that means the spore is of same structure and characteristic. Heterospore, they are the different characteristic or different shape. They may be the megaspore or microspore. Spores after germination produces the gametophyte. Okay. Sporophytic plant body produces the asexual spore. Asexual spore germinate, and from that germinated asexual spore the new plant body arises, and that is of gametophytic plant body. Further, that gametophytic plant body produces the gametes, and again that gametes meet together, fertilization takes place, and from that again sporophytic plant body can be developed. That gametophytic plant body or gametophyte, the plant body is the prothallus or prothalli. That plant body is known as the prothalli. Next one is embryo. Okay, embryo develop into the sporophytic plant. Thus, at early stage of sporophyte, it is the dependent on the gametophyte, like the bryophyte. Here, the bryophyte also, sporophyte depend on the gametophyte for a few times. Sporophyte possesses the vascular tissue. Okay, and xylem is without vessel. Xylem is there, vascular tissue is there, xylem phloem is there, but xylem is without vessel and phloem is without companion cell. What is meant by vessel? Xylem is made up from the different members. That is nothing but the vessels, fiber, tracheids, out of which the vessels are absent here in the xylem, and in phloem the companion cell is absent. Plant shows distinct alternation of generation. That is, sporophytic is alternate with the gametophytic. Again, gametophytic produces the sporophytic generation. Sporophytic produces gametophytic. Gametophytic again produces sporophytic. That is known as the alternation of generation. That is known. These are some characteristics of the pteridophytic plant. And for example, there are the different example of pteridophyte: Xylotum, Lycopodium, Selaginella, Equisetum, Parcilia. These are the different example of the pteridophyte. Next group is the Phenerogams. Okay, as we know that most evolved group on the earth, that is known as the phenerogamic plant. That means the flowering plant. There are about the 3,50,000 species, flowering species are present on the or recorded on the earth. Many of them, they are not recorded till the date, but the number is 3,50,000 species of phenerogamic plants are present on the earth. These are the flowering plant bearing the seeds. Plant are well adapted to the land habit, and they are herb, shrub or tree. As we know that phenerogamic plant are divided into three groups, three habit: herb, shrub and trees. They are the seed bearing plant because flower further produces into the fruit, and in that fruit the seed are present. Okay, in both angiospermic and gymnospermic plant. These are seed bearing vascular plants, so called as the spermatophyte. Sperma, seed. Phytes, plant. Plant having the seed, they are known as those spermatophytic plant. Seed are naked or enclosed inside the fruit. In gymnosperm, the seed are naked. That means out of the fruit. And in angiosperm, the seed are inside the fruit, like the mango. Okay. Main plant body is sporophytic, producing the spore within the special organs such as the microspora, that is known as the pollen sac, and megasporangia, that is known as the ovules. Microspore, pollen grain or ovule are present in the sporophytic, and both are present in the flower in the sporophytic plant body. Gametophytes are very much reduced and complete its life cycle on the sporophytic. Gametophyte is very reduced structure. Plant are heterosporous. That means the spore are of different shape and characteristic. That spore are nothing but the pollens. They are the microspore, while megaspore produces inside the ovule. Microspore and megaspore. Okay, micro means small, mega means larger. That means the ovule is larger than that of the pollen grain. So they are known as the heterosporous. Sex organ, they are the reduced. Sexual reproduction is the siphonogamous, is present in the phenerogam. Zygote develop into an embryo. Okay, embryo is developed here in the phenerogam. That is another evolutionary point are present here. Zygote is further developed into the embryo, and embryo is protected inside the seed. Let us see. Embryo is present in the seed, and from that embryo further develop into the new plant. That embryo develop into the new plant. Okay. Here seed after germination develop into the sporophytic plant. Seed germinate and germinate again into the new. As we know that we sow the seed into the soil, and from that seed, first seed having the seed coat, and in that seed the embryo is present. Firstly seed coat is break, and from that embryo first root, and in uppermost direction the shoot can be developed, and a new plant can be arises. That plant is the sporophytic plant. Okay. Further, plant possesses well developed vascular tissue system, and phenerogam are further divided into the two divisions, gymnosperm and angiosperm. Okay, these are the general character of the phenerogam, and this character, all that character are present in the gymnosperm and angiosperm. But further, that phenerogam are divided into the gymnosperm and angiosperm. They again having the different character. Let us see which they are. First one is the gymnosperm. Gymnos means naked. Sperma means seed. Seed is naked here. That means seed are produces out of the fruit that plant are placed in the gymnospermic plant. Most of the gymnosperm, they are the trees. There are about the 500 species of conifers and 100 species of cycads, and 71 species of nettles are there. Okay, these are the different groups. Ginkgo biloba, it is a plant of gymnosperm. That species are native and endemic in the China, is living fossil. It is a fossil, but it is a living fossil. It is another important characteristic of gymnospermic plant. Some plant, they are in the form of fossil. In pteridophyte also, most of the plant, they are in the form of fossils. And in gymnosperm, Ginkgo biloba, it is another character, and that plant, it is the endemic in China, and they are the living fossil. Conifers occurs worldwide, but predominantly in the temperate and alpine region of the tropics. Okay, mostly they are found in the temperate and tropic region. The nettle another plant of gymnosperm that consists of the three living genera: Netum, Ephedra, Welwitschia. These are the three plants, and this is the another group, nettles. Okay. Next one is these are the spermatophyte with naked seed. Gymnos means naked, sperma means seed. Plants are woody, mostly woody plant, woody trees, woody shrubs, they are included here, and they mostly are the sporophytic. Plants are heterosporous, that means they produces the pollen in the pollen sac and ovule. Pollen sac are microsporangia and develop on the microsporophyll, which are grouped in a male cone. Okay, male and female cone are present in the gymnospermic plant, and pollen they are present on the microsporophyll, whereas the ovule they are the naked and develop on the megasporophyll. Pollen sac produces on microsporophyll, ovule develops on megasporophyll, and they are megasporophyll may be grouped in a female cone. Pollen sac group in male cone, ovules group in female cone. That is another characteristic of gymnosperm. Plants are wind pollinated, that is the anemophilous. Pollination takes place with the help of wind, that is known as the anemophilous condition. That ovules are erect, that is known as the orthotropous condition is there. Erect ovule is there with the three layer integument. Okay, 3-layer integument is there. Fertilization of 3 step is there: siphonogamy, zooidogamy, and syngamy. These 3 type of fertilization can be takes place in the gymnospermic plant. Next one, after fertilization, the zygote is developed, and that zygote is developed into an embryo after single fertilization, and endosperm of the seed is present there, and that is haploid gametophytic tissue. Okay, zygote is further developed into the seed, and that is having the haploid gametophytic tissue, that endosperm. Vascular tissue is with the xylem and phloem. Xylem without vessel and phloem without companion cell. That is the characteristic of the phenerogam or gymnosperm. Here vessels without vessel. In angiosperm vessels are present, because that is the most evolved group in the plant kingdom. There are the different examples of the gymnosperm: Cycas, Pinus, Thuja, Ephedra, Curaceous, and Junipers. These are the different examples of gymnospermic plant. And last group, that is the angiosperm. The angiosperm consists extremely diverse group of the vascular plant. There are about the 2,35,000 to 3 lakh species of angiosperm. They are the most recent group of the plant, and most the food and other requirement of human being that are fulfilled with the help of this angiospermic group. The plant range in the size from the 1 mm, smallest plant, it is of 1 mm, that is known as the Ulfia, and some plant 100 meter talls, that is known as the Eucalyptus, Nilgiri. The Eucalyptus is 100 meters plant. Let us see a huge range, huge size is there from 1 mm to 100 meters. Okay, that is the diversity in the angiospermic plant. The 2,35,000 to 3 lakh species of angiosperm, they are grouped in about the 17,000 genera under about the 300 families. The family Orchidaceae has about 900 genera, and 20,000 to 30,000 species are there. Here 2 is remain. 20,000 to 30,000 species is there. Astraceae with 20,000 species and Legumiaceae with about 15,000 species are the largest family among the angiospermic plant. Okay, this is about the angiosperm. Let us see the characteristic of the angiosperm. These are the most advanced and dominant member of the plant kingdom. They are having following character. First one in the plant are the with well developed flowers and produces the fruit. That is the main characteristic of the angiospermic plant. The flower shows the calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, as we know that. Seed are enclosed inside the fruit. That is the main important character of angio. Angion means closed, sperma means seed. Seed are in closed condition, and that is in the fruit. Fruit develop from the ovary and seed develop from the ovules. Ovules are enclosed in the ovarium. This is the another important character. Plant are sporophytic and herb, shrub or trees. Main plant body, that is the sporophytic, and that sporophytic plant again divided into three habit. Herb, they may be the herb, they may be the shrub, they may be the trees. Possesses well developed vascular system. Most advanced plant, that is the angiospermic plant, and they are having the well developed vascular tissue system. Xylem, in which the vessels and phloem with the companion cell are present here, which is absent in the bryophyte and pteridophyte. Female gametophyte is reduced and generally 8-celled, known as the embryo sac. Okay, here female gametophyte, that is embryo sac, and it is the 8-celled thing. This shows the double fertilization, and the endosperm is the diploid. Okay, double fertilization takes place in the angiospermic plant. Ovule is with two integument, bitegmic. If two integument is there, bitegmic, and commonly 7 anatropous type of the ovule is present. Pollen grain are deposited on the stigma, and pollination is entomophilous, anemophilous or hydrophilous. Three type of pollination. Entomophilous, it is with the help of different insect or bird. Anemophilous with the help of wind, and hydrophilous with the help of water. Pollination can be takes place. These are with the help of that. Three types are there: entomophilous insect, anemophilous wind, and hydrophilous water. Female gametophyte does not produces the archegonia. Here the members with the fibrous or adventitious roots and leaves with the parallel venation. Seed possesses the embryo with the single cotyledon. Again, angiospermic plant divided into two groups, monocot and dicot. These are the characteristic of the monocot. In monocot, adventitious root system is present and the leaves with parallel venation. Seed possesses embryo with single cotyledon. Single, that means mono, and cotyledon, that means cotyledon. Single cotyledon is present in the monocot, and dicot, double cotyledon or two cotyledon are present. Flower mainly trimerous with the perianths are present in the monocot. Trimerous flower, it is the important character of the monocot. Seed germination is usually hypogeal. Stem is generally unbranched. Mostly in monocot plant, stem is unbranched, only single stem is there. Stem shows scattered vascular bundle. This is another important character. Vascular bundle is there, but the vascular bundle in scattered form. Vascular bundle is conjoined, collateral and closed because no cambium is there. Cambium is absent in monocot. In dicot, cambium is present. Secondary growth is absent in the monocot. Okay, because cambium is not there. There are the different example of monocot: rice, wheat, sugarcane, coconut, grass, onion. Okay, these are the different example of monocot. Dicot, plant with taproot system. In monocot, adventitious root system. In dicot, taproot system is there. Leaves with reticulate venation, reticula or reticulate venation. In monocot, parallel venation is there. Here in dicot, reticulate venation is there. Seed possesses embryo with two cotyledon. Okay, di means two, cotyledon, cotyledon. Two cotyledon is present in dicot, one cotyledon is present in monocot. Flower are tetramerous. In monocot, trimerous. Here, tetramerous flower or pentamerous, generally with the distinct calyx and corolla is present in the dicot. Stem is a generally branched stem is there, like the trees, like mango. Stem shows vascular bundle arranged in a ring because there is a cambium, and in ring form vascular bundle is present. Vascular bundle are conjoined, collateral and open type. In monocot, conjoined, collateral and closed type of vascular bundle is there. Here conjoined collateral and open type of vascular bundle are present in dicot. Secondary growth is present in dicot. For example, sunflower, mango, pea, bean. These are the different character of the dicot. Okay, in this way, these are about the higher cryptogam and phenerogam. In higher cryptogam, there is only pteridophyte, and in lower cryptogam, in phenerogam, they are divided into the gymnosperm and angiosperm. Angiosperm again divided into two groups, monocot and dicot. This is about today's lecture. I hope all you are understand this lecture. Thank you very much.